President Trump leaves for Vietnam today, where he will hold a second summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The two first met 8 months ago in Singapore, where they signed a vague document promising to work towards the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula.
Yesterday at the White House, the president said he is in no rush as long as there is no nuclear weapons testing.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we have a breaking news alert for you. One man is spending the morning in jail after police say he broke into a home, stole a vehicle, and then led officers on a chase through the metro. It all started around 1 overnight after a call for a burglary in West Fargo. When officers responded, they saw a suspect take off in a stolen vehicle.
Authorities chased that suspect through Fargo and into Moorhead. During that time, the suspect hit multiple squad cars. The man was eventually arrested in Moorhead around 4 at 5th Street South and Brook Avenue. No other information has been released at this time. Stay with Valley News Live as we continue to follow this breaking story.
9 minutes before 7, let's get a check of our forecast on a very cold start to our week.
It certainly is. Temperatures back into the 20s below and add a little wind to that. We know our wind chills will really bottom out, and we are experiencing a wind chill warning in the northern half of the valley this morning, and the rest of us in a wind chill advisory. So all of us feeling that cold. And here's a look at our air temperatures. We're in the teens to 20 below in the south. Fargo's at 20 below. So is Wahpeton and Fergus Falls. Park Rapids also at 24 below. Northern Valley, we're more likely into the 20s below, even close to 30 below in Langdon. And factor in places that do have some wind. We're talking wind chills 30s to even 40s below. It feels like 45 below right now in Grand Forks. So frigid weather again to start off our day here in the valley. So bundle up, of course, and be ready for this kind of weather, especially if you're going to be traveling. Some of those roads still not quite recovered from yesterday's blizzard. If you run into some trouble, you don't want to get stuck out in these kind of temperatures unprepared. So checking out your radar and satellite map, it's pretty quiet. However, in the valley, at least at the moment, there is that snow moving into Lemoore, Dickey counties right now, right along the state line here, and that's going to slide eastward and affect more of us right along the line and into west central Minnesota this morning. There's some cloud cover associated with that too that you'll be noticing here to start off the day today. But most of the snow south of us falling right over some of those same areas that had big time trouble with that blizzard yesterday, stranded motorists there. So it was a rough day for a lot of us here in the upper Midwest. And looking at our hourly planner today, quieter, much quieter, but we will be cold. We'll eventually see those temperatures rise, but only to about 3 below for your high in Fargo. Mostly cloudy. You could see a pretty sunrise setting up here with more sunshine likely into the afternoon once that little bout of snow moves on. Now, that shouldn't produce much snow at all, maybe some flurries. It's tomorrow where we have our next chance for snow. And here's a look at what we can expect through tomorrow night. Another 1 to 3 inches in the southern half of the valley. Then we quiet things down for midweek, warm up slightly, though this is well below average for this time of year, into the teens for the end of the week, and then more cold for the weekend. Let's check in now with Al.
Well, we have a traffic issue this morning on Vets Boulevard. It's just north of 32nd Avenue. The deal is at a northbound lane, we have a semi that's there, just a tractor for part of it, but the hood is up and it's causing traffic to back up there. And the street's pretty narrow because of all the snow, so you're going to want to make sure that you're looking out for that. And while we're talking about stalled vehicles, we also have a semi on westbound Interstate 94, complete with a trailer right near University Drive. We have 2 semis on eastbound Interstate 94 over on the Minnesota side, not too far from the Wayside Rest area. And then we on westbound Interstate 94 again, we have a stalled car that's out there just west of 45th Street. So all that stuff is going on. Traffic's definitely picking up this morning. We're on Interstate 94 right now, headed east, and a lot of traffic out here. The road surface is in great shape. Travel speed's pretty much normal, 60 to 65 miles an hour. You want to be careful on the ramps, though. The ramps are definitely an issue this morning. And the streets that were exposed to all of the blowing and drifting snow yesterday, 32nd, 52nd, 19th Avenue, 34th Street, stuff like that, they tend to be a little on the slippery side this morning. So make sure you are driving extra carefully today. Al Ahmed, Valley Today traffic.
2 people and their pets are without a home this morning after their house caught on fire in West Fargo. Firefighters were called to the 1100 block of 2nd Street West Sunday morning after reports of a fire inside one of the bedrooms in the house. Crews were able to quickly put out the fire.
2 people and a number of pets were inside at the time of this fire, but they were able to escape and they weren't hurt. The cause is still under investigation. Investigators say they're learning about a second video related to the shooting of a dog at a Wadena County campground. Earlier last week, investigators received a tip reporting a video on Facebook showing this dog being shot. They say the video shows one person shooting the dog and another person kicking snow onto it and laughing. Now investigators have received information that there might be another video which shows the dog being abused with golf clubs before it was shot.
Officials have not received the video yet, but they say names were attached to the Facebook video and they have been following up on them. Anyone with information about the incident is asked to contact the Wadena County Sheriff's Office at 218-631-7600. The Humane Society in Golden Valley is also involved in the investigation.
A teen in our region says it's her purpose in life to help state leaders shape legislation, and her main focus, mental health awareness in schools. Senate Bill 2149 would require schools to tackle behavioral health. One way is by training employees on how to deal with it. Another is requiring school districts to teach students from 7th to 12th grades on mental health awareness and suicide prevention.
We spoke to the student who helped craft the bill. She says it came out of her own struggles.
Till May 5th of 2017, I attempted to take my own life at my previous school, and that was pretty much the breaking point.
SB 2149 passed the Senate 44-3 and is now in the House awaiting a vote. The bill doesn't provide any money to fund these programs.
Tomorrow is the 25th annual World Spay Day. It's a day to help decrease the population of stray dogs and cats in the U.S.
And the Valley Today's Maddie Gelseth is at Homeward Animal Shelter, where they offer this procedure before some adoptions. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we're at the cat ward, and all these cats over here have already been spayed and neutered. Tell me, guys, why do you do that?
We want to make sure that they're already spayed or neutered before they go home so that the new adopters don't have to worry about it, but also to prevent any accidental litters from being born.
Okay, and then you have a foster program that I see on the wall there. You adopt most of these cats and foster them out.
That's right. We do have, there's so many animals that we have in foster home. Our shelter is pretty small, so really half of the animals that are in our care are in foster homes.
So let's talk about how many cats you guys actually foster compared to actually that you can have in-house.
Sure. Well, we have over 80 cats in our care right now, and like I said, half of them are in foster homes. The rest are here at the shelter. And just like we just are so small, we need to rely on those foster families to help us care for these animals until we can find them their forever families.
And cats are the bigger issue compared to dogs. Is that correct?
Yep, we definitely have a lot more cats than dogs. We generally have anywhere from 3 to 5 times as many cats as we do dogs.
Okay, and then just talk to me. How can people help out with your guys' shelter at all?
Well, the most important thing is if you can donate, please make some monetary donations. It just helps us to give the animals whatever they need most at that time. So you can make monetary donations to the shelter. We're at 1201 28th Avenue North here in Fargo. Right on our website, you can make a donation there, homewardonline.org. So in addition to those monetary donations, we're always looking for in-kind donations as well of food, litter. There's a wish list right on our website. And of course, we're always looking for volunteers and fosters to help us out as well.
Perfect. Make sure you guys go check that out.
Thank you. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, 15% of people say they feel guilty after doing this.
Well, the answer is eating fast food. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning. Just go to the Valley News Live Facebook page, join our conversation. And maybe this morning, a warm bowl of oatmeal or something to warm you up.
Oh, you'll need a lot to be warmed up. Maybe once you get to work, too, have a hot cup of coffee. We've got wind chill warnings and advisories in effect. Our air temperatures themselves down to 31 below in Boston. So, again, bundle up today.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. Join us right now on the Fargo CW.